Big mistake. She slapped a billionaire's black wife in public. Minutes later, she begged for mercy. She thought she was just slapping a random woman in public. But within minutes, her entire life came crashing down. Why? Because that random woman just happened to be the wife of a billionaire, and what happened next was nothing short of shocking. It started like any other afternoon at the most luxurious shopping mall in Beverly Hills. The sun was shining, celebrities were casually walking around, and the air smelled like money. But what happened next would turn into the most shocking, unforgettable moment for everyone who saw it. A woman, stylish, confident, clearly wealthy, stood in line at an exclusive boutique. Her name? Naomi Carter. What most people didn't know was that Naomi wasn't just any woman. She was the wife of billionaire tech mogul Marcus Carter, the man behind half the apps we all use today. But Naomi wasn't flashy. She didn't wear billionaire's wife on her sleeve. And that's exactly where the story takes a wild turn. Because standing behind her was someone about to make the biggest mistake of her life. A woman named Sandra, dressed in flashy designer knockoffs and bursting with entitlement, was clearly irritated. She'd been arguing on the phone, cursing loudly, and pushing her way through the store like she owned it. When she reached Naomi, she didn't like what she saw. Naomi's grace, her calm presence, and the fact that the store clerks greeted Naomi with respect. What's she doing here? Sandra sneered loudly. People like her shouldn't be in stores like this. Naomi raised an eyebrow, but stayed silent. She was used to ignorance, but what came next, no one expected. Sandra stepped forward, muttered something rude under her breath, and then, slap. Yes, she slapped Naomi, right across the face. The room went silent. Everyone froze. Naomi didn't react with anger. She simply looked at Sandra with calm, steady eyes. Then she pulled out her phone. Within minutes, black SUVs rolled up outside the store. Security flooded the area. Mall management rushed in like there had been a national emergency. Sandra, now visibly shaken, asked, "What's going on?" Naomi just said, "You'll see." Turns out, that one phone call Naomi made wasn't to the police. It was to her husband, Marcus Carter, the billionaire, the man who, within 10 minutes, had shut down the entire shopping mall with a single phone call. Store managers were scrambling. Phones were ringing nonstop. Sandra tried to leave, but the security guards blocked her way. Then came Marcus Carter himself. Calm, tall, powerful. He walked straight in, saw his wife's red cheek, and turned to Sandra. "Did you touch my wife?" Sandra stuttered. I didn't know who she was." "That's your excuse?" He asked coldly. "So if she wasn't my wife, the slap would have been okay?" Now, people started recording. Cameras were everywhere. Sandra's face drained of color. Realizing the gravity of what she'd done, Sandra dropped to her knees. She begged Naomi and Marcus for forgiveness. "Please, please, I didn't mean it. I thought she was just some nobody." Wrong move. Naomi, still calm, leaned in and said, "So you only respect people based on what they have, not who they are?" Sandra nodded, sobbing. Marcus turned to security. "We won't press charges for now, but I want her banned from every high-end store we own, globally." That's right. Marcus and Naomi weren't just wealthy. They owned stakes in most luxury brands across the world. Sandra was blacklisted instantly. Her name entered into a system that flagged her in every premium store around the globe. She wasn't just kicked out of the mall that day. She was locked out of a lifestyle she so desperately tried to fake. The moment went viral. Millions viewed the video. And while some people laughed at Sandra's breakdown, most took a serious lesson from it. Never judge someone based on their appearance. And never, ever put your hands on someone out of arrogance. Naomi and Marcus didn't press charges. They didn't need to. Their response was more powerful than any courtroom. Sandra, who used to brag online about being classy, disappeared from social media. Her reputation? Gone. Her access to luxury? Gone. All because of one moment of disrespect toward the wrong woman. And Naomi? She went on with her day, bought a few gifts, took her husband's hand, walked out smiling. Because when you have real power, you don't need to shout. You just make a call. So remember, never judge a book by its cover, and never underestimate who someone might be. One moment of arrogance cost her everything, and taught the world a lesson about respect, power, and humility. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another jaw-dropping tale like this one. Got a story or situation you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and always treat people with respect because you never know who's watching.